How was y'all bye week? That was good. That was great. Uh, watched watched a little football. Hung out with the family. Did a bunch of stuff. How y'all doing? Let's see what we got. What up, Superman Gizzy? How you doing, man? Oh, a lot going on. A lot going on. So, rumor has it that the Raiders are in the works to trade Jonathan Abrams and cleaning Farrell, Farrell, Farrell. I always, dude, he's been with us for like what 3-4 years, and I keep butchering his fucking name. Like I don't think I've ever been able to say his name without like the first time correctly. Like so. Yeah. But to be honest with you guys, at this point, I think the writing's on the wall. They already know what they got with him. They know that they're probably not going to bring him back next year. Might as well see what we could get for him. And at this point, they could bring anybody else in and be just as effective, is what the coaching staff is thinking. Again, 5 games in, that's usually what happens. You start looking at things differently. You start, you know, looking at your schematics differently and seeing, okay, well, if we're going to start doing this more because it works better, we really don't need this player. We don't need this player. We could actually, bring this player in. So I get it. I understand. It makes sense. But I personally was I was pleased with the way Abram has played this year. So I'm a little bit like, okay, I kind of didn't see that coming, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Let's see what we got. Robert Pena, how you doing, big dog? Mo Dodgers, what up, big dog? My condolences, bro. I'm a Dodger fan too, but I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I had a fucking feeling. That was yeah. It's hard to be a Dodger fan right now, man. I'll tell you that. Superman Gizzy. Manny the Bruce Salvador. How you doing, big dog? Good seeing you again. A lost season. No, I wouldn't say that, man. We'll see. I mean, it's given her 4 weeks. We got a shot. We got a shot. As long as we got a shot, got to stay a little bit optimistic. It's as long as there's a fucking chance, you gotta like kind of live on that little island of that chance. It is what it is, man. We dug ourselves a fucking hole. At the end of the day, Raiders have dug themselves a fucking hole. Now it's time to turn that hole into a grave and start burying all the bullshit that's been holding us back in that motherfucker and move the fuck on. We can't just, expect to go forward with the same bullshit that we've been fucking, putting up with. Now we gotta put a foot forward and move on from the crap that's been holding us back. We as a team, we have good plays here and there. We have good players here and there, and we have the pieces, guys. I mean, you look at the roster, you see we have the fucking pieces. Just haven't put a full game together yet. We got pretty damn close against the fucking Chiefs too. It's just, I think the final piece is missing, and that's coaching. Once the coaching actually gets that piece, figures out what they need to do, and it's situational wise, we'll be okay. More Dodgers. Roberts needs to go, bro. Why not keep Abrams and Farrell? See the defense does in the whole year. Not gonna get much for those two. True, but if as a see Patrick Graham. One thing I will say about Patrick Graham, he's done a decent job. Not great. It's not like he's got an A+ on the fucking year so far, but he's done a decent job with working with what he has, And so, if he knows, he could move on, probably, with just bring somebody in that he knows could actually fill in that spot. probably not cost as much either. Um, and not to mention we could get compensation out of it. That's probably what he's thinking. So he knows what he has by already now, guys. He's seen them in live action for the last 5 games. He's put them in situations. He knows what he could work with, and he knows what's working right now. So if going forward, you know you're not going to use them as much, and going forward, you know that you're probably not going to bring them back next year. Why not? Why not get compensation? You know, why not go and try and get some value for the players that you know you're not going to bring back? And that's just personally my opinion. If you could trade both of them and get like a 4th-round pick, something like that, I bet you they pull that trigger. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't look at picks, man. I'd look at players. I'd look at people that you could bring in, and just even player swap or something like that. There's certain positions that we just really need help on. Offensively, you could say the line, but defensively, I think we really could make a couple adjustments here and there, man. I'm not gonna lie. 12 games left. We can turn it around now. Manny the Bruce Salvador, yeah, man. Yeah, we got a shot, man. Like I said, there's a shot. There's a chance, man. As long as there's a chance, I'm that fan that's gonna be rooting. I'm the fan that's gonna show up on Sunday and watch my fucking Raiders play. That's me. So, I mean, you know, plain and clear, man. I ain't gonna stop rooting for this team, no matter what, dude. I sat through the worst fucking seasons imaginable. Like you know, it's just in my blood to go through this kind of shit and still be rooting for my team. I'm that type of fan, man. So I don't stop. I don't stop. I keep rooting for him. I will get pissed. I will go on rants. I will fucking talk a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, I'm still gonna root on my team. Oakland Raiders. I can't see DC taking us anywhere. A lot of people feel that way, brother. But he's the hand we're dealt. He's the one we gotta actually support until we move on from him. Until that day, he has my support as a fan. You know, it is what it is, man. I mean, I understand from both situations, because there's a lot of times that, you know, it's not on Carr, and there's a lot of times where it is on Carr. And the problem is, I'm right there in the middle where if it is on Carr, I'm gonna fucking say it's on Carr. If it's not, I'm gonna say, okay, we gotta, this actually is what happened, you know? But there's a lot of people, it's like, no matter fucking what, they're treating it like, oh, it's always their fault. And then the other people are like, oh, it's always their fault. Look, dude, you gotta find some serenity there, man. Because it's, at the end of the day, this whole team is not really put it together yet. We're getting close. And it sucks that this last game really came down to the coaching, in my opinion, guys. Yeah, this last game against the Chiefs really came down to the coaching fucking up. Shouldn't have gone for 2. Simple as that. Shouldn't have gone for 2. I mean, you take it to overtime, we got, you know, it's a 50-50 shot that we get the ball back and we can actually march down the field. You know, it's like, so decisions during the game really fucking cost us on the coaching side. So, you know, but you live and you learn. It has been getting better. It's just taking time, and I don't like it. I know Raider fans don't like it, but it is what it is at this moment, man. Superman Gizzy, I feel like Waller needs to step up his game. I'm sick and tired of his drop passes. He has been dropping the ball a lot, bro. Like, I ain't even going front. That fool has been dropping the ball like crazy, and you know, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe he's like, maybe he's checked out, but he still got some dog in him, man. He just got to, you know, tap back into that shit. Right now, I don't know about Waller, but I'm a hope for the best for him, man. I think if we, I'll be honest with you, if we were to trade Waller, and I don't want to trade Waller personally, but if we were to trade Waller, it seriously wouldn't piss me off. Like I said, hear me out. I don't want to trade him, but if we were to trade him, it wouldn't piss me off. Like, seriously. But at this point, like, who the fuck would take him right now? You know, it's like he just got a brand new contract. It's actually not as expensive as it looks if you actually look at the details of that contract. I mean, it's new money that he's actually making. So in terms of new money, he's making top tight end money, but um, the way it's structured, it's actually a pretty decent contract, to be honest with you. So, but the effectiveness in these last 5 games, it's literally gotten to the point where I'm like, yo, if we were to trade him, it's not gonna piss me off as much as it would have last year. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel. I would like I wouldn't get as pissed off now. And that's fucking sad. I mean, straight up, I'm gonna be honest. That's fucking sad. Like that, I feel that way. But he hasn't been consistent. So, I mean, it is what it is. I hate feeling that way about a player that I know can actually be a top fucking tight end. But you know what? That I do. After watching last night's game, I ain't scared of nobody in this division. Yeah, Raider Chris 100. What's up? We can sweep Denver and split with the Clippers of the NFL. we could split with the fucking Chargers and the Chiefs. Yeah, man. I could see that. But Chiefs are gonna be tough, man. I'm not gonna lie. They always play hard against us, dude, and it's been like that for generations since the very beginning. They've always played hard against us. So we'll see what happens, man. Robert Pena, I bleed silver and black. Yeah, that's right, big dog. That's right, big dog. You only hope they get things right after the bye. Can't afford more than 2 or 3 losses. True. I mean, technically, you could afford maybe 4, but I don't want any more than 3 more losses. But hey, yo, I hear what you're saying, man. It's getting pretty, it's getting pretty dicey, man. One win. That's all we got, bro. And it's gone. It really needs to. It really needs to be addressed to these teams. Like, it doesn't matter how many times you do the right thing. You gotta. The one mistake is gonna get pointed out more than anything else, and that's the problem with a lot of the situations now. It's like we overexert the good shit, and I don't think so you focus so much on the positive, you don't really see the negative that's fucking happening over and over and over again. You like these penalties on the lines and all that shit that's going on. It's not even about the penalty, it's about the timing of that fucking penalty. It's like about the situation, it's not just with the fucking line or with the players or any of that. It's also with the coaching. Situational football really needs to be drilled into their fucking head. It's do or die now, man. It's do or die. We're gonna go into a stretch right after this fucking bye, and it's do or die, man. We gotta fucking go into every game with that mentality. DC gotta pull that trigger. Yo, DC gotta pull that trigger. He also got to run. Like I'm be real. There was a play against the fucking Chiefs where he had an open lane to the first down. Like an open lane. Nobody was fucking near him for like another 10 yards, dude. He had an open lane to first down, and he checked it down like to fucking Josh Jacobs, who got tackled not even 5 yards later. It's like, know where you're at. Run with your legs, get that first down, move on to the next play. Too sick. Raider John salute. 20 years of disappointment. I'm literally numb to it. Yeah, man. But I do see a streak coming. Raider Nation. Yeah, man. It is hard not to get numb to this shit. I'm not gonna front. It is hard not to get numb to this shit. It's like, you kind of get to that point where it does piss you off, but right after you get pissed off, you move on to the next thing. It's like, and that's where I'm at. Like, you guys see me on this. You see how pissed I get. You see how passionate I get about it. But I'm telling you right now, like, once I turn off the phone, once I download the video, I gotta move on with my day, because that shit was like, it's a certain degree of mentality that I have. I gotta move on to the next game. I gotta focus my shit. And there are games that just, it'll affect the rest of my fucking week. I am not gonna lie on that. Like, if I know my team didn't play up to the standard that I know they could play at, or didn't give, any passion into this game, it affects me way more than, normal. But it I hear what you're saying though, man. It's kind of like when you get on these losing streaks, you kind of tap into this I gotta just numb to it mentality. It is what it is. Let me see. What, like I'm book? What the fuck? Hey, Raiders should have took Brady when they had a chance. Yeah, I don't know what Gruden was doing, man. That was kind of weird. That was a whole funny situation with Brady. Um, Robert Pena, I am drinking Kickstart orange, like I think it's orange citrus. It's pretty bomb, man. I like it. I like it. Let's see, been riding with our team since 1976. Marcus Mariota versus the 49ers. 13 of 14, 129 yards. Damn. Shit, dude. Yo, he balled out. Shout out to Marcus. He balled out. Balled out. Shout out to Marcus. Yo, that guy, he has something in him, man. He could play, dude. He could play. Truth be told, I wouldn't have mind bringing him back, but this new coaching staff didn't want him, so I accepted it. It is just not in their plans to have a running quarterback like that, I guess. To be honest with you, I think it would help if you're gonna have a line that's like ours. You might want someone that could actually run. But hey, whatever. I do agree. DC needs to run a lot more. Yes, specifically in situations where all your guys are covered, and I get it. DC is very look at the play, know exactly who's the open receiver, and go to him right away. And then sometimes he tunnel visions that shit. Look, dude. At the end of the day, go through your fucking progressions too. That's another thing about DC that gets me mad. He can go through his progressions. He just doesn't. There's games where he goes through his progressions and you can see him actually going through 1, 2, 3. Okay, nobody's open, and he comes back to the first. Okay, bam. And I've seen him do it, so I know he knows how to do it. But because this is a new system, because this is something that he's just getting adjusted to. His first read is usually the first place he's going, and he has this thing where he'll see the line, he'll check into a play where his first read is going to be open, and then he'll throw it that way. Problem with that is defenses adjust on that shit real quick, and sometimes they'll bait his ass. Like they will bait him. So I'm not really too fond of that, but when it comes down to a situation like that, and you see the person that you were gonna check down to get covered, run, motherfucker. So it's like you got to bring that extra degree of effort in on this, and yeah, you know what I mean, man. All right, let me see. Nutty Raider Nate, just win, baby. What's up, big dog? Wet like I'm back. I'm like, no, like I'm back. What the fuck? Pause. What's harder, being a Lions fan or a Raiders fan? All I know is we've never gone 0-16, bro. All I know is we never gone 0-16, bro. So, yeah. Superman, I hope you see a chip in your time. I seen 3, but Mason's due for another one. Yeah, man. I think yeah, we are. Dude, we are way overdue. It's time, bro. It's time. And we got the pieces. We really got to put them together, man, because it's like, you see, it's very frustrating, man, because this level of talent we haven't had on this squad in a very long time, and the fact that we're squandering it, and if we keep going on this projection that we're heading right now with the losses and blown leads and you know it's fucking all that bullshit that happened at the beginning of the season, it's gonna be a squandered year. It's gonna be a wasted year. It's gonna be something that we're gonna look back on and we're gonna think like, dude, we had all that talent and we didn't fucking do anything with it. It's gonna be very frustrating to see, you know. So I'm hoping we could turn this shit around and salvage this year and do something with it. Oakland Raiders, DC doesn't have a good pocket awareness. What pocket though, bro? I get it. I get what you're saying, man. But at the same time, what pocket, bro? That pocket. That pocket kind of like. It's kind of like saying you can't. How you gonna hold your keys in your pocket when there's a hole, cut on the right side of that shit, and it keeps falling out? You know what I mean? It's like there's only so much you could put on that with cards. It's like if you know that they've been swapping out motherfuckers throughout the season on that right side and it keeps happening and keeps happening, you're gonna you're gonna have poor pocket awareness, bro. You're gonna be worried about that shit. That shit's gonna be in the back of your head like constantly. So you can fault them on that, but at the same time, like, well, what pocket, bro? It's like it's kind of a fucked up situation there. It's like don't get me wrong, there are times where like, okay, dude, you kind of ran into that sock. You kind of you had onto the ball too long on that one. Why didn't you shift your feet to the right, or some shit? So yeah, I see that too. But for the most part, I do see why he does a lot of that shit, and it's because that line is, it's hit and miss. It's like either they're doing really good on some on one series of plays, and then or they're penalty, and then bam, they allow a sack. It's like. So, yeah. Alright, last night we have a second... last night we proved we have the second best head coach in the division. How do we prove that? Oh! Yeah, man. That was a crazy. That was kind of an interesting game. I'm not gonna front. That was Justin Herbert threw for all those yards and no fucking touchdowns, and everybody's praising the shit out of him. Carr did the same thing, and everybody was trashing the shit out of him. I think when you look at it from her perspective, it's kind of funny because you know why. I mean, you see why. I'm not saying that Carr is better than Herbert because that's neither here or there. That's already been discussed, and I told you what my thoughts on that. But just seeing it from a perspective as a fan, it's kind of funny because he's doing the same shit, putting up the same stats and no touchdowns. And dude, I swear to God, everybody's on his dick. Like everybody in the media is on his dick. And these same motherfuckers were just trashing the shit out of our quarterback when he did the same thing. Got to win without a fucking touchdown. It's, you know what I mean? One thing I will say, man, it's kind of sad because that Broncos defense is being wasted right now, bro. Fuck the Broncos, but that defense is getting wasted because that offense ain't doing shit. I fucking called it. I want some credit, motherfuckers. I want some fucking credit, guys. Did I not say at the beginning of the year they're gonna find a way to fuck this up? Did I not say at the beginning of the year that I'm not fucking worried about Russell Wilson? Did I not fucking say all that shit? Bro, I want some motherfucking credit. Somebody please give me what's due. That is shit. That was a lot of people thought I was fucking tripping when I said that. I'm not tripping, dude. I had a feeling. I know what the fuck I was talking about, bro. Broncos are gonna find a way to fuck this up. Right. Is Adams playing the next game? Yeah, man. Adams is going to play, and the whole situation with Adams is this. It actually wasn't a felony. It was a misdemeanor. So basically, the whole thing, that basically happened was the it's a city violation or some bullshit like that. So he has to either pay a fine or the guy's already pressed charges, so he's gonna settle out of court probably. When that happens, the league will actually investigate and do their due diligence on it, and he'll probably get a fine. If he gets suspended, that's total fucking bullshit, in my opinion, because that guy shouldn't have been there. The fact that you have motherfuckers throwing shit at him, the fact that you have like fans throwing shit at him, and he's coming off the field where like shit's being thrown at him, and like he's literally got his head down, look like not even paying attention. Some random dude that isn't supposed to be where he's at isn't supposed to be there. That's not allowed. There's a fucking rule saying that staff is not supposed to be in the fucking tunnels when people are coming off the field. So he wasn't supposed to fucking be there, and he walked right into him. Of course he got that that reaction, in my opinion, totally fucking acceptable. If someone's if someone bumps into me while I'm fucking, I'm walking and I know that this motherfucker isn't supposed to be where he's at, it's like, why the fuck you bumping me, dude? Like, what? Why are you walking into me, dude? It's like, yo, and I don't think like I don't think it's okay. Let me rephrase what I said. I don't think it's acceptable. I think he could have handled it better, but I understand. Like I understand, So personally speaking, I don't see him getting it. I think he's gonna get fined very, very, very hard. Like they're gonna fine his ass, there for sure. But if he gets suspended a game or something like that, I think it's total bullshit. Like I don't. But that whole thing, like I said, it's not as bad as you think it is. It's not going. It's not like something that's going to like basically get him locked up or anything like that. He's came clean on it. He's admitted to it. He's gonna plead no contest. Whatever the guy is gonna want, he's gonna settle with them out of court. He could fight it. In my opinion, he has a case to fight it. He has a case to actually drag this thing out. And another thing, the NFL will not, they won't go after him until after this shit is settled. Once it's, because it's out of, it's kind of technically off the field kind of shit that it was. Basically, until that shit gets settled outside of the NFL, they can't do anything about it. So if I were him, I would just fight it, drag that shit out, like make that case last a year or some shit, and you won't have to worry about getting suspended because they won't have a fucking chance to suspend you. You know what I mean? But as far as I know, he shouldn't. In a lot of people's opinion, not just mine. A lot of people actually think he should not be suspended. And there was an article that came out saying that he should miss at least 2 games and all kinds of bullshit. Motherfucker, there are fucking people that like assault their spouses that have gotten less than that. It's like you're really you're really acting like the guy intentionally wanted to murder him or some shit. Nah, dude, the dude was caught somewhere where he wasn't, bumped into a player, and the player reacted. It's right there on video, and the guy got right back up. He wants to go to the hospital and act like he got injured. That's total bullshit, man. Total bullshit. So yeah, he was charged with misdemeanor though. So he'll go to court. He'll figure that out. Personally, I think I don't think he's gonna get anything but a fine. He will get fined though. Yeah. So here's what it is. It was justified. He was protecting himself. Yeah, you could argue that. You could argue he was protecting himself. Yeah, sure. Damn, man. So another news I got: Hobbs is now on IR. That one, I thought for sure he was gonna play through that fucking broken hand, because there are players that have actually played through a broken hand. I get it. Cornerback, you might need function of your fingers and your digits and all that shit. So I understand why he's going on IR. He's only going to miss like 4 games. It's not a full season, so when I first initially saw that, I thought he was done for the season. My heart fucking stopped. I was like, no. But yeah, nah, it's just for 4 games. So there's that. Yeah, but yeah, you gonna watch the World Cup? Nope. No, I'll probably watch a game or two. Um, but man. To be honest with you, I don't really watch uh, soccer. I used to watch it a lot with my dad because he was a big football, like football. He was a big football fan, and he moved out, and I haven't really watched any games with him in like years. So I don't know. Whenever the World Cup was around, I'd probably do it with him, and I know he's not going to be able to do it this year because he's got other plans. So um, I think it was like so. Whenever that came around, like I remember, I would like we'd go to this bar, Cabo's, and he'd like we'd have a thing going on like at the table, we'd just sit and watch it. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel right watching it without my dad, you know. So yeah. Um. Anyways, uh, Big Worm, how you doing, man? Drop car, draft the QB, bring in Kaepernick. Really? Stop smoking meth, bro. Ah, man, Big Worm with the ruthlessness. Yeah, man. Nah, I wouldn't. Okay, so what? Raiders 7528. Juan, is that you? Juan, did you get a burner account? Nah, man. Look, now Kaepernick. No, Kaepernick's never come back to the NFL, guys. It would have happened by now. It's been way too long out of the league. That's not gonna happen, guys. Just accept that. It's wrong, yes. It's fucked up, yes. I don't agree with it. I think he should have had a shot, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. At the end of the day, he's not coming back to the NFL. He's making money, guys. He's making his money outside. So, just it when it, but drafting a QB, I think we should. We should draft a QB. Don't drop Carr though. I do not agree with that statement. I do not think we should drop Carr. I think we should keep him on and let a QB learn under him, or you know, bringing a QB to actually motivate him. Maybe he might step up. Either or, it's a win-win that way. And you're not going to find a QB outside of Carr for this big of a discount. He did take a big discount, guys. So at the end of the day, we're not tied to him because we could actually there's a window where we could get out of his contract at the end of the year. A small window right after the Super Bowl. But personally, I don't see us doing that because it's really hard to find a quarterback that plays with the standard that Carr plays at, for the amount that he's getting paid. I ain't saying he's elite, but I am saying he's seems like a good game manager until we could actually figure shit out. So yeah, I do believe we should draft a quarterback, but I think we should keep Carr until we actually got another quarterback and we can move on. Always keep a bullet in the chamber, even if it's how you could fill up that clip, man. It's Raider Hefe trolling. Salute. Jose, what's up, man? Raiders' biggest issue is inconsistency. Totally agree. We're inconsistent, and specifically, we're inconsistent when it comes to the games that we're supposed to win. That's usually when we start, not playing up to the level that we played when we were playing a game we were supposed to against the team we were supposed to lose to, and it's it's frustrating, but hey, it is what it is. You think Adams is missing Green Bay yet? No. Is he missing Aaron Rodgers? Maybe. Is he missing playing with the Packers? Maybe. Green Bay? No. He is not missing Green Bay. Who would miss Green Bay when you live in Vegas? Like, I'm sorry, dude. Yo, let's just be real about this, dude. If you Vegas, Green Bay, yeah. Carr is good, not elite. He shows elite plays sometimes, though. I feel Josh McDaniels is holding Carr on cuffs. There are things that you kind of have to cuff him down with because you've seen what happened when he let him loose in that first game. Interception, forced the ball here and there. he's just not in tune with the offense enough to actually be let let take over the reins and uh, just run the system how it's supposed to be ran. He's not there yet, and he's getting better game by game. You see it. It's just an adjustment period. At this moment in time, all we need him to do is be a game manager. That's literally all we need Carr to do. Learn the system, be a game manager. That's it. Um, and I think if we could actually win with that, guys. We can win with that. It's just a matter of making sure you make the right decisions when you're in a certain circumstance. Like, I don't know, not going for two when you can tie up the game and send it into overtime. Just a thought. Just a thought. But I understand. I keep bringing that up because it bugs the shit out of me. But I understand his mindset. He was trying to be aggressive. He was trying to win it there. And if he would have got it, it would have been, yeah. Well, you didn't fucking get it. Okay, so at the end of the day, I'm just saying, should have taken the fucking field goal. Should have taken the extra point. Uh, okay. Anyways, Carr is good, not elite. Plays sometimes. Oh yeah, I already read that. My bad, dude. What's up, big worm? Yeah, Adams grew up a Raider. He don't miss that shit. True. Adams did grow up a Raider fan, man. So he's actually playing for the team he loves. Maybe that's why he's so passionate about it, man. He's doing some shit like this. I think, man, this team, yo, better roll the window, man. This shit's gonna get demonetized. Music and shit. That's the downside about doing shit in the parking lot. You'll have someone drive up on you, bumping some music, and your shit gets demonetized, right? Because like that. The moment the video picks up on the music, it's like automatic demonetized. Shit. Bullshit. Is DC Hall of Famers? Hall of Famer. First off, he actually walked that statement back, bro. We're like on book. Yo, he walked that statement back. He actually said, even if you were, not that he is, even if he were an Hall of Famer. So no, he's not. He's definitely going in the history books for the Raiders because he's broken so many records as a Raider. But as an NFL quarterback, no, he's not. And I made this statement to people. Some people actually called me a hater, but I'm being real with you. He has not done shit as a fucking NFL quarterback. And when it comes down to it, you got to look at it from that perspective. I like Carr, and I fucking support him as this team's quarterback because I think he's the best solution until we actually find another one. But nah, he is not a Hall of Famer, man. He's a Raider. Yeah, he's a Raider legend. Yeah, I'll say he's a Raider legend. But Hall of Famer? No, no. And that's because he hasn't won a playoff game, bro. He has a losing record, bro. It's like, yeah, he doesn't have a fucking ring, bro. It's like, yo, there's a lot of shit you could point at. No MVPs. Like there's so much shit you could add on to that like if you put it, him in the same category as other Hall of Famers, that just dilutes the whole fucking thing. And that's me just being real about it. Do I think he still has a chance to become a Hall of Famer? Yeah, sure. If he actually turns this shit around and starts going on a win streak, doesn't lose for the next 2 years or something. But and until then, nah, I'm not gonna give him that. Not at all. Let me see what we got. Robert Pena, what up, man? Digital Prez, what's up, my boy? How you doing, man? Shout out to Digital Prez. And go check out his shorts, dude. This guy knows what the fuck he's doing. One of the best editors on YouTube for Raiders. Check him out. Raider Ray, I agree. What up, Holmes? How you doing, man? I like Carr. James, I like Carr, but ever since his leg injury, something's changed. Actually, I disagree with you. I agree with you somewhat because yeah, that has something to do with it. But it was actually the back injury. That's when something changed. When he got that back injury against the Broncos in week fucking what was it? Week 4 of the 2017 season. That's when everything started going to shit. After that, you did not see the same card. Because remember, the first 2 games that season, he was blowing motherfuckers out. He was laying in on motherfuckers. Like we put 40 on the fucking Jets like that same like the in the second week. Like he was doing his thing. He seemed like picked up right where he left off. And then after that game where against the Broncos in Mile High and he broke 2 bones in his back, hasn't been the same since. And that I picked up on that. Like, yeah, and the leg, yeah, you could kind of blame it on his leg too, because it kind of changes shit. But hey, it is what it is. Salve Ruch. Been a subber for a while now. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support. Robert Pena, Raider Ray, salute. Hey, man. Raider for real. How's the weather in Oxnard? Fucking lovely, man. It's beautiful right now. It's not too it got a nice cool breeze. Not a cloud in the sky though, and the sun's out. It's fucking beautiful weather right now, man. It's fucking lovely. Perfect day to be at my work, Um, we're not making the playoffs, fans, since 1988. Yeah, back injury did change him. Yep. Salute to everybody in the chat. What time is it? Shit. Yeah, I'm about to head out, guys. Damn it. It just got rocking too, man. I'm looking at the chat. It's actually going through, and I'm fucking loving it right now. But I am gonna have to dip out. I might jump on after work. Cause I'm gonna start doing this more, man. I gotta double up on these things, man. Cause I am not putting enough content out there, and I enjoy chatting with you guys. So I just want to tell y'all, y'all know the deal. It is what it is right now, guys. We're 1-4, but we got a chance. Let's just seize this opportunity. And as fans, we just gotta root on our team as best we can. And I know and call them out on their shit. Call them out on their shit when they fuck up. That's what a fan is, man. That's what a fan does. Anybody tells you different, go fuck them. They could go fuck themselves, man. I don't give a fuck. Like that is all. Just be real to yourself. Be real to your own, and y'all know what it is, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Go Raiders.